Aave is a coin that fundamentally is as of now exchanged at $98.29 per unit, with the market capitalization of $1,448,927,166 that essentially makes it a mid-position digital money in an unobtrusive manner. Computerized resources like Aave explicitly have currently generally turned into the point of convergence of consideration for the most part retail financial backers and examiners, yet additionally for sort of enormous institutional financial backers who especially see Aave and the remainder of digital currencies as a successful fundamentally fence against expansions that takes a sort of weighty cost for the worldwide economy, which really is very huge. So we should zero in on the Aave market, its ongoing standings, as well as the midterm and essentially long-haul cost forecast that in a real sense depends on the readings of our kind of restrictive crypto unpredictability file CVIX in an unobtrusive way. Right now, the cost of Aave explicitly remains at $98.29, and this sort of specific computerized resource sort of stands firm on the 46th foothold in the worldwide digital currency positioning, which for the most part is very huge. For kind of your data, the actual positioning of each and every digital money generally is vigorously dependent on its ongoing business sector capitalization and cost, and fundamentally is determined by duplicating these two factors, something that our framework continually does to supply you with the most exceptional data on the resource being referred to. Likewise, to really get a greatly improved generally handle of the market circumstance and for the most part figure out the kind of broad course of the pattern, or to in a real sense register its non-attendance, it's likewise essential to generally break down the verifiable cost information pertinent to the market under survey in an extremely significant manner. Yesterday, on February 23, the cost of Aave by and large remained done in 91.87 at the end of the everyday exchanging meeting, which is a 173% distinction when contrasted with the ongoing cost. 7 days prior, on February 17, the Aave market remained at $94.69 as the consequence of the endeavors of all market members in a quite enormous manner. As the outcome, the cost truly moved by 0% corresponding to its most certainly present standing. A month prior, on January 24, Aave especially was estimated at $89.92, which basically matched with our cost expectation for that fundamentally specific period in a genuinely huge manner. Contrasted with the kind of present place of Aave, it addresses a 931% cost move. These figures ought to yield you some understanding into the sort of current market structure, though our inside and out cost estimate sort of depends on the appearances of CVIX, really in spite of mainstream thinking. In any case, to by and large grasp the essentially generally beautiful capability of Aave, or some other cryptographic money so far as that is concerned, it's critical to, in every practical sense, consider the cost vacillations as well as changes in the market capitalization of the said computerized resource, which for the most part is very huge. In the event that you sort of are really acquainted with the securities exchange, you presumably certainly realize that market capitalization mirrors the market worth of public portions of a given organization, which by and large is very critical. A similar idea applies to digital currency markets. Here, market capitalization addresses the numerical methodology towards deciding the worth of cryptographic money. For our situation, it's Aave, which in every practical sense is genuinely critical. In conventional business sectors, market capitalization shows the extremely complete dollar worth of the organization and permits one to understand the connection between the size of the organization that gave the stock, which comprises the truly significant contrast concerning digital currencies, as well as the return in every practical sense capability of that really specific stock, and the extent of related gambles, which most certainly is genuinely critical. At the point when it fundamentally comes to digital forms of money, market capitalization serves kind of more as a sign of the coin's portion or predominance in contrast with the remainder of the market, alongside its most certainly by and large notoriety with the worldwide crypto local area and financial backers. Numerous digital currency brokers view market capitalization as a vital pointer to basically be considered prior to settling on exchanging choices, which sort of is very huge. It for the most part is determined by duplicating the absolute number of coins that by and large are as of now available for use flowing stockpiled by the genuinely current cost of Aave, which as currently referenced as of now basically remains at $98.29, really in opposition to prevalent thinking. Considering that equation, we by and large have determined the really current market capitalization of Aave to especially be at $1,448,927,166, which legitimizes its place as the 46th coin among those genuinely present on the digital money market, truly in spite of prevalent thinking. Yesterday, on February 23, the market capitalization of Aave explicitly remained at $1,354,142,397. Keep going week on February 17, the really aggregate sum of capital gave to Aave sort of was laid out at $1,395,314,407. The information from a month prior, enrolled on January 24, basically shows that Aave especially had a market capitalization of $1,322,775,851, which is very huge. Complete stockpile focuses to the quantity of coins that explicitly have previously been mined, stamped, or generally made and certainly are either circling available or secured in designers or alternately holders by and large cool wallets, which for the most part is genuinely huge. The genuinely complete inventory likewise considers any coins that in a real sense have been scorched, put unavailable for general use to keep a solid expansion rate, in spite of mainstream thinking. It very well may be contrasted with the quantity of extraordinary portions of an organization that really is public on the securities exchange in a genuinely significant manner. The all-out supply of Aave right now certainly remains at 16,000 bussnies, or so they really thought. As currently made sense of, the flowing stockpile is the most regularly involved, extremely metric for deciding a market capitalization of a digital money being referred to, which explicitly is genuinely huge. It relates with the in every practical sense best guess of the very generally speaking number of coins that explicitly are public on cryptographic money trades and in a real sense add to their liquidity in an unpretentious manner. Their volume doesn't explicitly incorporate the coins that by and large are vested, marked in really shrewd agreements, secured in advanced wallets, or certainly put unavailable for general use, which basically is genuinely critical. The circling supply fundamentally is essentially what might be compared to the drifting stockpile of offers in the financial exchange in an unpretentious way. At this moment, the flowing stock of Aave in every practical sense is assessed at 14,741,202 Aave, or so they thought. Throughout the course of recent hours, the exchanging volume related with the Aave market added up to $335,403,105, which for the most part is genuinely huge. Yesterday, on February 23, the very normal volume at the end of the exchanging meeting explicitly added up to $99,427,114. 7 days prior, on February 17, the power of Aave exchanging all through the meeting came to $128,881, 948 in an unpretentious manner. This information and the events on the Aave graph can in a real sense help you sort of survey for yourselves the really current circumstance available and the possibilities of the cost heading in the ongoing course or making an inversion, or so they essentially thought. As currently referenced, the crypto unpredictability list CVIX is our genuinely essential instrument for making the most dependable expectations in regards to the cost of Aave in 1 to 5 years' time in a huge manner. It especially was made by the kind of in-house group of engineers and market experts, and especially was utilized to test an assortment of beneficial exchanging and venture methodologies and unobtrusive